Hi everyone, and welcome back to Talking High Performance with Belle. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that's close to my heart, and I think it's something every single one of us has faced at some point in our lives, and that is rejection. Talking about those moments when you're putting your heart and soul into something and the world seems to say no. It could be a job that you really wanted, a promotion you're aiming for, or even a personal project that just didn't get the response you hoped for. But here's the thing, high performers don't let those no's stop them. They use them as fuel, and when the world says no, they say yes to themselves, and they say it even louder. So let me tell you a story that shaped the way I see rejection. I remember having a conversation with a colleague after a workshop that we were running together. And we were doing a debrief, and it's something that we do regularly to understand what's working well and what can we improve on. So he looked at me and he said, "Belle, you're funny. You should bring that into your workshops and talks." Now, why wasn't I bringing that? It could be because maybe not everybody agrees with my sense of humor. Maybe not everybody likes it. Maybe I was scared of rejection. Now, for a long time, I thought that humor wasn't for the professional space, and especially not for serious corporate environments. And even if I thought something was funny, it didn't mean that somebody else thinks it's funny. I thought that maybe people wouldn't take me seriously if I showed that part of me. But the conversation with him was the push I needed to say yes to a part of myself that I hadn't been completely showing. And it showed me a lack of congruency. And since then, humor's become a powerful tool for me to connect. And it doesn't mean that people will always laugh, but it means that I'm being authentic to who I am. And it breaks down those barriers, and it makes learning more enjoyable, and it builds trust. So even when a joke doesn't land, or even when I say something that might seem a bit stupid, I'm okay with it because I know that I'm showing up as me and saying yes to being authentic, even when the world says no, is the best part. Because you know that you're being congruent to who you are, and it just makes life feel so much easier. High performers understand that rejection isn't the end. It's a redirection. It's a chance to sharpen our skills, to reposition ourselves, and to learn. So let's say you're an executive trying for a promotion. You've put in hours, you've shown your leadership skills, and still someone else gets it. Maybe someone in the organization, or maybe somebody external. And that no can often make that person feel like a dead end, or feel like they're at a dead end. But what if we took a step back and we asked ourselves, what is this teaching me? High performers take that rejection as a learning opportunity. Maybe it's teaching me to get some more feedback. Maybe it's teaching me that there are areas that I need to improve. And they prepare for that opportunity. So sometimes that no is exactly what we need in our lives to propel us forward and to help us make decisions in a more meaningful direction. I want to share another story from my journey as a coach. There have been times when I've provided a quote for a workshop or a price, only to hear back that it was too expensive. And I know a lot of you listening can relate to this feeling in your own businesses, questioning if maybe you're charging too much, or maybe if you're even really worth what you're offering. So instead of lowering my rate, I decided to approach it differently. I started asking more questions to understand what they need. What's your budget? How can we tailor this? Giving more options. And it's this kind of dialogue that leads to deeper connections. And even if the client doesn't go ahead right away, I walk away with insights for future opportunities, and they walk away knowing what I can offer. It might mean we're not a fit. It might mean the budget's wrong, or it could just mean it's not the right time. And whatever that is, I'm okay with that. And often that initial no has more to do with timing than value. And I've had clients come back months later ready to say yes because they saw the value in what I could offer, or they've been receiving my emails throughout the few months after we chatted. Now, I want to dive into an analogy that I like to use. Imagine standing at the edge of a bridge, and on the other side are your dreams and goals. Visualizing your goals is super important. So if you picture yourself on the other side celebrating your achievements, it's powerful. But alone, that's not enough. You need planning. You need planning to map out the steps to get there. And then you need action. You need to do things to get you from where you are to that actual goal. And rejections are like those strong winds that push us while crossing that bridge. High performers keep walking. They keep adjusting their steps and they keep moving forward no matter what. They don't let a no or multiple no's stop them from taking the next step. Let's take another story now. Let's take the story of a CEO who wants to pivot the company into a new market. So the CEO might have done all the research with his team, had a clear vision, and felt this was the future, but then takes it to the board and the board says no. The shareholders aren't convinced. And this could easily have been a moment to back off and play it safe. Pushing through rejection as a leader instead looks different. The CEO chooses to take a deeper look at the objections placed on by the board. He addresses each concern, strengthens the case, and keeps pushing forward. Sometimes the world's no is an invitation to dig deeper, to get more creative, and to prepare more thoroughly what you need to say. And maybe a few years down the track, that pivot becomes a cornerstone for the company's growth. So if you're listening today and you're facing a recent rejection in your personal life or your professional life, I want to encourage you, don't let it define you. Let it fuel you. Take a moment to reframe that no. What's it teaching you? How can you grow? And then say yes to the next step, even if it's scary and even if you're unsure what it is. And this theory applies in all different areas of our lives. Remember, high performance isn't about avoiding setbacks. It's about how you respond when they come. It's about saying yes to yourself, yes to your dreams, yes to your growths, especially when things feel uncertain and even if others can't quite see your dream like you can. So thank you so much for joining me today on Talking High Performance with Belle. If you found this episode valuable, please share it with a friend. And remember, rejection isn't the end, it's the beginning of something better, if you choose to look at it that way. And no matter what comes your way, keep saying yes if that's something that you want in your future. Until next time, live a successful, purposeful, and fully charged life. Your coach, Belle. Are you feeling overwhelmed trying to balance work and life? If you're finding it hard to excel in these areas, it may be time for a change. The Elevate with Belle membership offers a practical solution designed to help you regain control and achieve your goals. With this membership, you'll join a community of ambitious individuals committed to real results. Twice a month, you can participate in live sessions where you'll receive actionable strategies and insights to boost your productivity and work-life balance. And if you can't attend live, all the sessions will be recorded for your convenience. You'll also have opportunities to engage with guest experts and attend exclusive events throughout the year. If you're struggling with productivity, you can learn some effective time management techniques. If you're feeling burnt out, you can get some strategies for better work-life integration. And if you're lacking energy, I can help you with tools to help you stay motivated and inspired throughout the day. And this is just an example of some of the things we'll be covering. So if you're ready to make a change, then join the Elevate with Belle membership today and let's start achieving the results you've been aiming for.